Good evening, folks. DriverLadyPro here. Welcome to the channel. If you are a delivery driver or a rideshare driver, you are in the right place. This channel is dedicated to both delivery and rideshare topics. Um, so they call me DriverLadyPro because I drive like a boss, but I try to stay classy like a lady. So today we are discussing um, 2 to 3 topics. I have like 3 topics. It's a live stream video, so the topics could go off in any direction. I'm sure you guys are going to be asking about my health, and we can talk about that a little bit later. But I want to get started with talking about. Oh, we went over like 40 likes at least. So I put the Lolita up here, and I'll be bringing her up a little bit later. For those of you that were in my last live stream video, we have 5 people in the room. Shout out to whoever's in the room. I haven't seen anybody say hi. Hey, Beacon of Light Driver, what's up, bro? All right, so let me talk about this thing that's going on with Doordash. Now, Doordash, for a very long time, has been ripping off their drivers. And people might be like, oh, that's a little harsh. They're pooling the tips. No, they found a sneaky way to rip off the drivers' tips. And that, for me, I feel like I've been told all my life, as I waitressed when I was 19, I was told a tip is a gift. You don't ask for a tip, it's a gift. It's between you and the customer, and if they want to give you $5, it's $5. And that has nothing to do with establishment. Now, the government has tried to get their hands in those tips. And now that we're doing electronic tips, they have a little bit easier time seeing exactly how much maybe a waitress is actually making. But as it stands, a lot of back when I started waitressing, I was making, when I was 19, I was making $2.50 an hour plus tips. And it's pretty close to that now. The point is a lot of these companies think that they can pay you less because you make tips. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but what happened was, let me just say what this. Let me read this little part. While the tipping policy has been in place since 2017, it wasn't until the articles were published in New York Times and NBC News that the uproar began. It even was being uproared in with the state representatives. Bernie Sanders started to there were a lot of upset people. Customers called out Doordash for reportedly tricking them into believing their tips were going to the delivery workers. So what the customer was doing is, whenever they tipped, they were pooling the tips to help cover the $5 minimum. So if somebody paid, say, a $9 tip, but you had a $5 minimum, you might only see what, $7, instead of your your full tip. So Instacart started doing this. Consequently, Instacart has been caught a couple times. I used to do Instacart, but I really have a hard time with companies that are. I don't like working for companies that are not on the up and up. And I started working for Instacart, and I did Instacart for quite a while, and I really liked it. But then they started stealing tips, and it makes you feel like you're unappreciated, you know. So Instacart changed their policy in February, mainly because they were going for their IPO. Okay, Let me give a shout out to everybody in the room because I see we got more people in here. Okay. So we got Red Rum in the room. Hey, ho ho, Red Rum. And we got Red Rum and Beacon of Light. We got 5 people in here though. So anyway, but we got 3 thumbs up. We need to get some more folks. Come on. So I have the whole idea is that Tony Sue, he is the CEO of DoorDash. He was called out on stealing and pooling tips, and the not just the drivers who are like sick of being treated poorly, but by customers, because the customers didn't want this. And he said, we're going to change it. But it's been over a month now, and they haven't done anything. They're still kind of like hanging on to it. And then there's other class action lawsuits popping up here and there. I've seen them. Once they admitted they were stealing the tips, then they started getting class action lawsuits. Here's the thing. Inside the DoorDash app, it says we give you 100% of your tips. So this is the whole problem with the whole thing. So let me see what people got to say in the room, and we will, and then we'll go on a little bit more. Hi, Mandy. Ho, hi. Mandy, you're going to go back on Uber once I get my new Uber Beacon. Who said that? Oh, Beacon of Light, you're going to get an Uber Beacon and go on to Uber. I deliver for Postmates as I watch this. I'm delivering for Postmates. Postmates drivers are fed up too, dude. Postmates drivers are. Nobody tips in Postmates. Yep, they don't in Uber Eats either. I still have 2 roof lights. Yeah, Beacon of Light. And then Larry Crow Jr. Hey, buddy, welcome to the room. I'm filing a small claims for the tips at the end of the year for DD, he said. Now, what I have done is I just found out what they were doing, and I just stopped driving for DD. I did a little bit of driving for them, and then I said, hey, I'm not going to do that. So let me, while we're talking, so and part of the reason is, here's the one you guys uncovered, woo woo, but this is the new one that you uncovered. Now, for the ladies, I do have it, the 22nd, the Guy magazine will be coming in the mail. Yeah, all right, good job, folks. Anyway, so I do that. If you get so many likes in my live stream video, it's just for fun, you know. I mean, I thought I already had this. I wanted to do something fun with you guys, you know, and who doesn't like a cute lady? Well, the gay guy said, no, you need to get a guy too. So, yeah, and some of the gals. So we are getting a New York firefighter calendar. Maybe we'll put that over here. This is my little Mexican rosary, but maybe we'll move that, you know. All right. Anyway, so I want to, what do you guys think about this? All this stuff. I'm touching the screen because this dumb thing, this is about, because it's on my phone, you have to touch the screen. Rick Reviews in the room. Woo woo. Yeah. So, good to see you, Rick Reviews. So, we got enough on the last one that we're gonna just show this the whole time. We think she's like a Caribbean looking gal. She looks really exotic, you know. She's got this look on her face that's kind of right there, kind of like exotic. So, anyway, we'll stop talking about the girls. I mean, we love the girls, right? Okay. All right, so let's talk about DoorDash a little bit longer, guys. What do you think about DoorDash? They still haven't changed their minds. They haven't, a lot of, this was, I think this might have been done by Harry Campbell. I'm not sure. No, this was done by CNET, but it did feature Harry Campbell in it, and he's talking, he says, I'm surprised DoorDash still hasn't updated their tipping policy, said Harry Campbell, who runs a popular vlog for gig workers called The Rideshare Guy. It's one of the top complaints we're hearing from workers right now about the companies. DoorDash didn't respond. So here is the other thing, though. The gig economy, which includes delivery, DoorDash, Instacart, Postmates, Grubhub, ride-hailing, companies like Uber and Lyft, have been under fire over past few years for not going enough to ensure the workers' protection. And this is going to be going on for quite a while, you guys. Here in Chicago, it may seem like, you know, we're not having a lot of demonstrations, but we're busy shaking hands and talking to people. We are, you know, I'm part of an activist group here. We are working here in Chicago to get things moving along. It took New York quite a while for them to get their stuff in place. Okay, so everybody's saying hi. DLP, you make me laugh so hard. Some of the past lives. Rick, my phone. Stand from the phone base. No crybaby rideshare in the house. Saying thieves. Yes, and listen, no crybaby rideshare. He is the man in the. I know he's not doing Lyft anymore, but you know what? If I and there. All right, now if anybody knows this, right now, people want to see if anybody has rideshare screenshots of, like, say, a 10-minute ride in the past and a 10-minute ride now in with the new payment. This is what I wanted to talk about. I don't really have an article, but a lot of people have already seen that Lyft rolled out. I mean, they even sent me an email. Well, they sent me an email saying they're changing the terms of service, blah, blah, blah. But the whole point of the thing is Lyft and Uber, whenever they change the rates, they try to make it sound like they're helping us make more money. They say that shit, and we're like, we're college, some of us are college educated, you know, we're not dumb. Okay, let's see what we got here. Kevin Cook in the house. Hey, Kevin. So, all right. I'm helping to stretch your... Awesome, Rick. Out here delivering. Yeah, out here delivering. Okay, so listen. And maybe no crybaby rideshare could be like no crybaby delivery now. You know what I mean? Because no crybaby rideshare is the delivery, gonna be the delivery king. This is really what is happening. Is it's beginning in Las Vegas and Hawaii, Lyft cutting the rates, but eventually it's going to get all over the world, and we're going to see another May 8th where people are standing up and they're protesting, and there's going to be more and more problems with, and it goes with the rideshare, but these rideshare people, really, when you're working for the rideshare industry, you're really working for all drivers, because all independent contractors, in a sense, at least in the Uber and Lyft, Grubhub, Doordash, all that, because what ends up happening is, if, like, for instance, in California, when they were just trying to decide whether or not to make them employees, that affects Grubhub, that affects Doordash, that affects every gig economy worker, not just hey, Uberman Tampa, Tabitha in the house. She says, I'm a crybaby. Anyway, I'm not sure if you guys know this, and this is something I saw today, actually, on Kevin the Apterpreneur's channel, but, and I did not know this, and he said somebody, like, one of his people, I don't have a big enough channel that I have, like, tons of people that, like, I might get an email every so often from a viewer, but apparently he got an email from a viewer that AB 85 or whatever the number was, AB5 is being suspended while and I think they can either suspend it long enough to see the impact on the whole state of California, or they can leave it. They can either leave it dead, or they can work with it or something like that. But right now, we don't know if AB5 is even going to go through. So. What girl, Scott? Oh. You guys are all talking stuff. I'm trying to be classy here, okay? All right, let me bring this up for the people new to the room. All right, guys, you did it. You did it. Now, Scott, I'm telling you, I'm waiting. I heard the soonest the guy calendar is coming. I decided to go with the New York firefighters. I figured, who doesn't love a man in uniform, right? So it's New York, and I was hoping, I paid a little bit more for it, so I was hoping it would go towards a good cause. So this is our girl. But when we get the New York firefighters, we'll have to show you the guy for August, right? So you all gave me like 40 likes, well over 40 likes. So I figured I'd leave her up the whole time so y'all could see her. If anybody is new to the channel and doesn't know what I'm talking about, we are talking about this little thing that I do with everybody, try to get them to like the video. So far I have 10 likes. And you guys are talking naughty. Okay, a girl on the calendar. I'd rather have the fresh beef, Roy. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the kind of, yeah. Jim Seagull. Yes, hey, buddy. So, and then he says, thumbs up the live stream. Okay, so guys, this is the last thing I want to talk about. and then we can discuss my health issues. I'll tell you what's going on with my health. Um, the last thing is Uber has been like scrambling since it came out with this big announcement that it lost a whole bunch of money and it started losing stocks. And Uber's been like, they came out with, oh, we saved $200,000 a year on just not buying balloons. Stupid. And buying stickers instead. Like, people don't, we're not juveniles, we don't need stickers, just give us a card. But okay, Uber's like really excited that they saved money on stickers instead of balloons. But it's my personal thought, and Kevin the entrepreneur did a piece on this the other day. And then I saw this article here in Chicago, and it made me think. So I sent this on to Kevin, and he did a story on it, and him and I both believe the same thing. So, in the Chicago Tribune, it says Uber confirms it's moving to a massive space in the old post office in Chicago. It's on Wacky Whacker Road. Whacker Road. I call it Wacky Whacker because there's a lower Whacker and upper Whacker, and you can get messed up. Uber Technologies has signed a 10-year lease for a massive amount of office space at the old post office, giving it room for thousands of employees. Uber on Monday confirmed it will occupy 463,000 square feet, becoming the building's largest tenant. The Tribune reported in May that California-based technology company was negotiating a move to the post office site. So Uber has not said we're moving all of our employees from San Francisco, and I'm sure it's going to take a couple years, but it sounds like Uber realizes how expensive it is to be in San Francisco, and it's cheaper, although I believe it's stupid expensive here, but it is cheaper here than for them to be in San Francisco. So, and they really want to keep their, to be around all the, amenities that a large city has to offer. That draws new talent. So, anyway, they said in there that it was supposed to move some of their. Uber is excited to deepen its roots in Chicago. Company spokesperson, blah, blah, blah. The city continues to attract the top talent that Uber needs to continue to thrive, and we remain committed to working together to have positive impact in the local community. And then it finalized, blah, blah, blah. It says Uber's lease is more than double the next largest space. Deerfield-based Walgreens in June of 2018 announced plans to lease 200,000 square feet, saying it planned to move 1,800 suburban and downtown workers into the space. Other signed tenants include Ferrar Candy, Home Chef, Chicago Metropolitan Agency, Planning and Ad Firm, blah, blah, blah. So there's other people that are coming here too. We got Martin Salt. We got all kinds of people coming. Chicago is like a headquarters for a lot of people. So they said that although this particular place is not as big as their office in San Francisco, and it is my belief they may keep it says Uber's Chicago office was already its second largest outside its San Francisco headquarters. Chicago is home to Uber Freight, the company's fastest growing business unit. Also, Chicago's been having truck drivers doing slow rolling. Yeah, so Chicago is in for not only are they doing it in San Francisco and LA, but we ain't putting up with that crap here either. So they plan to hire hundreds of employees throughout the year for the freight unit. They say that's what Uber told the Tribune. And they were looking for space to consolidate its Uber freight workers in the city with its employees. So apparently they're trying to move some of their freight workers there. And I think one of the things that it's going to also do is it's also going to bring a big space here for Uber to move out of San Francisco as much and not have to, because that is extremely expensive, and it would make so much sense, especially if Uber's trying to save money. So let's see what everybody's got to say in the room after I have bored the crap out of you. Okay. Oh. Hey, showgirls. Okay. Hit the like button, says Larry Crow Jr. Yes, he's my favorite guy right now because he's saying hit the like. Uber full of clowns. They're sad. They have no balloons. Hi, showgirls. Looking great today, you say. Thank you. Somebody popped all the Uber balloons. I mean, seriously, yeah. Now you and Geo can go down the rip into Uber in person. Yeah, Geo won't do that. He likes Uber a lot. Chicago, the city of corruption, good fit for Uber. Yeah, I'm not so sure. We do have some new people in here, although I voted for the governor, but I don't like the job that he's doing. Sit in Chicago, you shoot them up and have no worries of getting caught. Well, now listen, guys. Everybody has been down on Chicago saying they're being shooted up, but Chicago's not even in the top 10 most dangerous cities in the United States. Guess who's the top 10 most dangerous city? Detroit, Michigan. I'm from Michigan. And then one 8th or 9th is Flint, Michigan. Yeah, St. Louis, but nowhere is Chicago on there. So everybody's like, oh, Chicago's so unsafe. You know what? I've been driving in Chicago for 2.5 years now, guys. And I mean, I protect myself and I work smart, but I can feel like there's a bad area. I need to get out of it. You know what I mean? You need to be smart, but, everybody's like, oh, it's Chirac. It's Chirac. I don't feel like that here. I don't. And I feel like I can't live my life in fear and just not see all of Chicago. One day I'll wake up and I'll be like sitting in, like, one day I just started driving and I ended up in Chinatown. It was Chinese New Year. I was like, oh, that's right. It's Chinese New Year. So, I mean, and then like, oh, I can stop and go get something to eat. That's the wonderful thing about being a rideshare driver is you're just all over the place and you get to see wonderful sights and the city is beautiful. So everybody's like, oh, you're going to get shot up. Well, yeah, if you hang out in the bad areas, but if you know where the bad areas are and you just, I'm from Michigan. I don't know where everything bad is, but I'm like smart enough to, I got that feeling my arm, the hair on my arm stands up and I go, there's bars on all the windows and garbage everywhere in the street. Maybe I should leave that area, and then I just turn off, drive 10, 15 minutes away, turn on. You know, I never have that. I haven't. So a lot of people are like, shh, Chirac, Chirac. And it's really not like that here. Okay. Shit, Chicago, you shoot them up and have no worries of getting caught. Uber backed out of Oakland location, sold it, and made a few bucks. Hey, Rideshare Lisa in the house. Hey, Rideshare Lisa. Yes, yes, yes. Chicago is gang capital USA. Well, you know what? Really? There's a lot of gangs in a lot of cities. I mean, let's talk Detroit. I mean, look, get on Google and say, what are the 10 most, what are the 10 worst cities in the United States? And Chicago's not even on there. Yes, we have gang problem here. We do. And so does Detroit, and so does everybody. LA. The reason why they bring up Chicago is because Chicago has gun control, and they're pointing out how worthless that is. Chicago doesn't have gun control here. Well, you can't conceal and carry here. Forever, like anywhere in, forever, like anywhere, get in, get out. Wonder why many Uber drivers do drive in Chicago. Just kidding, he says. Beacon of light. Stay super lit driver, he said. Okay, so then we got one at the end here that I missed. Is Donnie. Welcome to the room, Donnie. Anyone? Okay, Donnie, don't welcome to the room. If you do not look in my description, if you cannot look in my description and see an Uber code, anybody see somebody asking for an Uber code, please, if you are one of my, if you come in here and you are asking for an Uber code, you know, I have an Uber code, and it's in my description. Look in my description. Don't be coming in here and spamming my room. Can somebody bounce that guy, Donnie? He wants to come in here. Please, do I have any moderators in here? Kevin Cook, maybe? Can you bounce him? I can't. This dumb phone. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can get this straightened out. My darn phone. Okay. Let me put on my other. I'll put on my If you come in my room asking for Uber codes or you want to promote your stuff, you need to leave, because this is my channel. Okay? If you have interesting things, you can contact me in the at DriverLadyPro@gmail.com. A lot of people do. And then they say, "Oh, would you like to try this out?" And I say yes or no or maybe so. And that's it. You know? Let me see if I can get this going. I might have to connect to the internet. Yeah. Let me turn down the volume. Let me see. I can be in my own room, and then I won't have a problem, man. Not now. Like, who am I? Am I going to go as Butterfly Spanish? I have another channel, you guys, but I haven't done it because I've been so sick. It's Butterfly Language. Oh, let's see here. So far, it says we got 17 likes. Okay, good deal, guys. Let me bounce these people that are being naughty in my room. Because when I do it from the phone, it just doesn't work out right. Yeah, when it's me. Okay, here we go. Okay, not trying to troll. Donnie, don't come in my room and ask for codes. I have codes in my description. You didn't see the code in the description. Okay? Yeah, but people don't come in my room and ask for codes. You can go to Twitter. There'll be plenty of people on Twitter asking for codes. What we're doing is we're talking about Uber, Lyft, Doordash, all that. Okay, thank you. This is not about being mean to you. This is about respecting my space. This is my room, my space, and it's about self-love, and I don't want people walking all over me in my room. Hi, April. And Larry Rose says number 2 is Detroit. Well, I just looked at and it said number 1 is Detroit, but maybe number 2 is Detroit. I don't know. DLP, I think you read Donnie the wrong way. I don't no. If you come into a room, any room, you go into Uber Hints room and you say, I need a code. They'll bounce you. If you do that in any room, you will get bounced. So don't come in my room saying I need a code. There's code, and you do it. I'm serious. I've seen it happen when I've been in. Dustin is driving. I need a code, and he's like, "Dude, I put my Uber and Lyft codes in the description below. If you can't find them, then you're obviously just trolling and scamming, and Pretty cool guy, President Rideshare Experience. Hope you're all doing well. God bless. Codes are useless these days." There you go. Tabitha Wild. The reason why they bring up Chicago is because it's the greatest total homicides. You are correct in the murder rate. There is not the highest, but the total murders is. That's kind of trolling. Yes, when you come in my room and you say, I want a code. No, you ain't getting a code here. We're talking about, right now we're talking about the beautiful ladies, and soon we're going to have the beautiful dude. Over here. We're going to put him up over here. Yes. Okay. We'll have some New York City firefighters. Because, yeah, I'm sure my buddy will love it. Uberman Tampa. Your DoorDash code isn't listed. That's the one I need. I'm at 80 deliveries. Okay, I can send it to you again, Rideshare Lisa. But what it does is I can't put it in my description. I have to send it to you like maybe on Facebook or something, or I can't remember how it is. It's a weird way I send you an invite. It says Mandy has invited you, and then you go in and you try to use it. I don't know. You have to talk. You may have to talk to. You might have to go down to the Grubhub or DoorDash. I'm sorry, DoorDash to get it straightened out. Because I tried to do the same thing and I had already signed up and they said, sorry, dude, the computer will not let you do it. So I'm not so sure that it's going to work, Lisa. I'm telling you that because my friend, I signed up, never did anything with my account. And then my friend said, oh, you want to try to do DoorDash? Later on, I tried to sign up and they said, sorry, we can't do anything. So I'll try one more time, but I don't think I can send it through a mail. I might have to. Are you on Facebook or something like that? Any y'all know me on Facebook? I am Mandy Martinez, in parentheses, DriverLadyPro. You're all welcome to add me. I also have a channel called Rideshare Workers Unite or United, something like that. Right now it just has an Uber and Lyft in it, and it only has like 43, but you know, you're all always welcome. I try to keep that updated as well. It's not big and gigantic like people like what's his name? Dustin is driving. He has a really big group. Mine's just a little one, but lots of ranking in Google. Doordash code isn't listed. Oh, okay. Larry Crow says lots of ranking in Google. LOL. Firemen are the best, says April M. Yes, I was like, okay, do I do Chippendales? I mean, Chippendales are nice, or do I do firemen? And I mean, I like a girl firefighter. I mean, that's freaking hot. Because everybody loves uniforms, so I'm like, I'm sure they'll love the uniform of a guy firefighter. So, yeah, my name is Lisa Loyal. Okay, you, I will look for you. Can you email that to me? And then I can look for you after the live stream. Okay, so Rideshare Lisa, middle name Royal. Are you a princess? What is that song? We're not royals. And I'm like, shit, I'm not a royal. I'm not a royal. I'm really not a princess. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? I am. I'm like 43 now, and I'm not a princess, and I'm never going to be a royal. And I'm like, shit, my dreams are killed, and I'm not going to be a rock star either. So, yeah. Hey, Bobby G, you just walked into the goofiness of the room. We've been just kind of, you know, talking and going with the flow. Rideshare source driver. Dustin is the Leo DiCaprio of Rideshare. I also want to ask for a DoorDash referral code, but now I'm scared to ask by how you reacted. No. It's just that I had said Johnny Chingus. Johnny Chingus. I'm laughing at your last name. Isn't that a naughty word? Well, it's kind of like a naughty word in Spanish, I think. Close to a naughty word. I prefer the firefighter too. I prefer fire women myself. Yes, I mean, I saw this one meme with the firefighter ladies, and I'm like, let me go, give me a minute while I go light my house on fire. It was all these sexy firefighter ladies, yeah. Any Lyft drivers in the house? I am a Lyft driver, but do they have a girl firefighter calendar asking for a friend? I didn't see one, but I didn't look deep enough into it. Maybe I need to look even more. That would be nice because, you know, seeing girls in the bikinis, that's nice, but I mean, we could have like a whole slew, you know. We could have 2 calendars for the girls and we could have the 2 calendars for the guys. But Ace is still waiting. Ace, he's not here. I thought he was going to be here tonight. Ace is still waiting to see April. So the next person we're going to do in July is Miss April because, I mean, we started after April and April is cute. She's cute. So we are going to, next live stream we'll do April. So, so I wanted to tell you guys why you haven't talked. I already have 20 people in the room, 20 thumbs up in the room. You guys are freaking awesome. So, I might have to just show you Miss April if I can get to 30 likes in this live stream video. For this live stream video, I will be showing all of Miss April the next live stream video. And Ace will be like, I love you. He's been waiting for Miss April for a long time. And she's cute. She's cute. She's worth it. Yeah, she's worth it. Okay. But like I said, the 22nd, it'll the guys will be the calendar for the guys will be rolling in. Do they have a, oh wait, yes, Lyft driver. Oh, you know what, guys? They had on speaking of, they had this really I think this Lyft driver took some strippers, and then they had the picture in one of the rooms, and of course these these women are like almost completely naked, and it was all posted in the room. And of course I'm like yeah. So yeah, if you get any good looking Lyft driver, if they have clothes on but they look cute, send them to me. Yeah. Hey, no crybaby rideshare, but that's my maiden name. I want the greatest Lyft driver ever. I was the greatest Lyft driver. I'm sure you were. I mean, you made some really good money in Vegas. Rideshare Lisa, start calling you Princess Lisa now. Yeah, no, I don't know if she's like princess, like, sometimes princesses can be like, like, how do you say that? They're like demanding, I can't see Princess Lisa, Rideshare Lisa being demanding like that, So, I be on the cover of the Rideshare Halloween horror calendar, says no baby Rideshare. The horror Halloween horror. Yeah, you know what? I am big into Halloween. Tell me, guys, in the comments below, what is your favorite? Oh, Jesus Christ in the room! Hey, Jesus Christ! I said I'll be back before Arnold did. Arnold did. Okay. Anyway, Jesus Christ, welcome to the room. Thanks for coming back, buddy. Good to see you. No, not me. Ha ha ha, she says. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, we have a princess here, but it's not me. It says meow. Yeah, you know how that goes. She thinks she's the queen. Kitty. Yeah, she was laying here, and yeah. Anyway, so this is what I was going to tell you about my health, guys. So last Thursday, I got out of the hospital after 11 days. And of course, I get out of the hospital, I sleep a lot, but I had bought, usually I use Dreft laundry soap. Dreft, it's for babies, right? And I've been using it for a few years now. Well, I went from Dreft liquid to Dreft powder, and you can't really see it now. Can you see all the hives on my arms? They're getting better, okay? Well, I'm everywhere I have hives. My legs, I had them all over my face, but they're starting to cool down. So I have been sleeping because I was in a coma-induced Benadryl coma, just taking, which makes it worse because they, before I went to the hospital, before the first time I went to the hospital, they said, "How are you doing?" I'm like, "Fantastic, I felt great." And then being in the hospital, even though this time I did get up and walk around, when I came back with that, ended up having to sleep a lot, and sleeping is not good. right now, it's not so much I'm not getting enough oxygen. It's my heart. When I walk around, my heart rate is getting up to like 140. So it's really taxing on my body. And they said I could even end up getting a heart attack. So everybody, I mean, like nobody is saying nothing in the room. Hello. 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 Not sure if I want the calendar or the sombreros behind you. Decisions. Johnny Chingas. No, I'm not giving those sombreros. All right, the pink one, that little baby pink one, that's my cat's. She's half Mexican. And then this is a little sombrero for a little kid. This one right here, it was my dad's. And then I have a black one over here. But when I go to Mexico, I'm going to get better ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But I'm going to have to make them small ones, smaller. I do have some, here is the one I bought recently because I don't have room for big. Like maybe I could do like 3 or 4 big ones, but I need to stick to the little ones. But I do have, let me show you. Guys, since I got married to a Mexican, my family all my life, hey Tabitha, hey, what's up girl? Uberman Tampa, I am the cover of Halloween Horror Mag. You gotta put give us a photo of that you would be on like Halloween horror mag. I have a couple Halloween photos. Put that on Kitty. This one? Kitty has another pink one over there. This one wouldn't actually fit Kitty, and it has a bottom like that. Yeah. Get the joke? Jesus Christ? Jesus said he'll be back. You know what? I really believe Jesus is back. So, I have a friend named Jesus. I'm still here till my Postmates delivery request. All right, Kevin Cook. Good deal. So, I'm going to have to make a Postmates video pretty soon, like my first time doing Postmates. Once I can get this breathing thing up and going better, and I'm not getting these 140 pulses just to walk from the door to the kitchen, It took me a while. Yeah, that one. Oh, okay, I won't forfeit. You missed my comment, said Lisa. I'm sorry, Lisa. Oh, Mandy, did you hear? I have 7 subs. I don't know how to make a video or what to do with my channel, but hey, am I one of your subs? You know what I try to do? When people sub to me, I try to sub to them. I feel like, in appreciation. Thank you for subbing to me. I know one day I'm going to not be Franco in the house. I hope I'm one. If I'm not one, I will be one after this live stream video, because I even like Frank, when he subbed to me, I went over to his channel and like did a whole bunch of putting comments on his video. Frank is freaking funny as heck. You don't have to have particularly a Rideshare channel. You can do whatever you want, but some people really love fitness, or whatever, and you can get your rideshare buddies to come on over and sub to you, because I personally I would love to watch fitness stuff of somebody I know, You know, I don't want somebody blowing sunshine up my ass. Ho, ho, ho. I like somebody being real with me. Best way to make a video is your phone, Lisa, and then go to YouTube and upload. No, but Adventure Girl Paula is. Um, I I don't know anything about Adventure Girl Paula, but I'm telling you, what I do is I started out making all of my videos on my phone. I found a good video editor and I stuck with it even after Google tried to hide it. I know what it's called, so I can find it now, but and I really like it. I can tell you what the name of it is. If and I use it and I really enjoy it, but you know, if it depends on if you have an Android or if you have an iPhone. Sometimes the iPhones have better video editors than, you know, you can use iMovie or whatever. So I don't know if you can use iMovie on a iPhone, but I do know iMovie is for Apple products. Rideshare is overrated. Find something you're good at and do videos about it. Jesus Christ. Whoever disliked this video thought it meant I like. Okay. Rideshare is yesterday, said Frank L. Franco. You know, that's why I'm kind of being... See, that's why I'm kind of being not only Rideshare, but I put in my tags DriverLadyPro, DeliveryLadyPro, because I do both, guys. In fact, I started out as a delivery driver, and I drove as a delivery driver. Uberman Tampa says iMovie is for Apple only. Well, I have something on Android that uses the iMovie tag, but it doesn't. It's not for Android. It's not for Apple. It's for Android. Okay, let's see here. Now I don't have to keep touching the screen. If I did videos about what I'm good at, I would get arrested. Oh, Frank L. Franco, you are a naughty man. Hola, Christy. I have a website that I have a blog on, says Rideshare Lisa. Good deal. Good deal. I haven't made my own website yet. I started to, but I'm not. I'm going to have to like spend time. Or what I did when I started this channel is I decided to study how to and this is my suggestion to you, Lisa. Rideshare Lisa. All you have to do is every day commit to watching a how-to YouTube, how to make YouTube videos, because there's all kinds of YouTube videos, how to get more subs, how to do this, how to do that, and you just keep asking questions how to do it, and eventually you will teach yourself how to do it. That's what I did. I just, you know, I mean, my videos when I started out, I was just like complaining. I was like, Lyft is this bunch of shit, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if you scroll down to my first video, well, no, I think my first video I did announce that Google was suing Uber. And that because I happened to be at the right place at the right time. I knew that before anybody else did. That's what I definitely do. Nick Nimmons is a great teacher. Yes, I've watched him. I've watched a couple of them. They're really, all you have to do is just keep don't stop watching, because I try to make sure, because I know I have a lot of head knowledge about what people like and what people don't, but I still don't know everything. And I mean, how can you know everything? In all the wide world, you know, a lot of people are like, I know what I'm doing. Okay, you go with that. But I try to be humble and say, you know, there's still room for improvement. So, taking some Tylenol. So, I thought you had a hot date, Frank. Ooh, I don't know about this. Please dish, Christy. Frank has a hot date? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. What's going on, Frank, that I don't know about? So, in case you guys don't know, you see this gray thing? I got all my medical supplies right here. And my sister bought me this. It's a diffuser, oil diffuser. I don't even know how to work it yet. But apparently it's supposed to help with get the tumor in my lung, I guess. I don't know. But I still haven't figured it out. Franco says, no. I guess there's no story there. Come on, Frank. Tylenol is horrible for your liver. Not if you take it as directed. If you take it not as directed, I'm looking for a bottle of water. Yeah, if you take it not as directed, they told me, I've said that, Frank likes them hot or cold. Christy said, maybe later. New or old, says Franco. I gotta get a glass of water, guys. Hold on. I've run out of water. I have lots of ice. Hold on a minute. What time is it? It's 9:06. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So when I go to the hospital, they don't really have Mexican food. So that's when, because all I eat is Mexican food here, you know, which I'm not complaining. It's excellent food. But the nice thing is when I go to the hospital, and their food at the hospital is okay. But I actually get white people food. That honey on your wall is standing in water. Get some of that. There you go. Woo woo. I thought he had, but he probably chickened out. I get the evil eye after that comment. So listen here, Frank. Frank, I don't know if you saw our girl. We got, in the last video, we ended up getting like 40 likes. So we unveiled Miss August. And both pictures of Miss August. Miss August has a nice big booty. So we've had girls before that didn't have very big booties and people were like, ah, yuck. Let me see. This is the one I really didn't like. I didn't like her, so I don't like her. She was, no. And, so I didn't even do, this is who is next. Miss April. Everybody meet Miss April. Oh, you're already seeing part of Miss April. Yeah. So let me get this covered up. So there is some, but I thought I might have the one. You guys uncovered another one. Let me show you the other one. Where is No Limitation Rideshare when you need him? He loves to look at the ladies. Oh, he comes in the room and he's like, yeah. Okay. This nobody, she was cute, but we didn't even see her at all. I thought for a blonde lady, she was pretty good looking. I'm not big into blondes. I don't know why. But this is the one that everybody was like, yeah, she needs a steak. Really needs a steak. Yeah. She pushed that butt out there to try and make it look like she had a butt. Because look at there on the thing, she really doesn't look like she has a butt. ¿Qué pasó? Leave Lady Pro. ¿Qué pasó? Leave Lady Pro. ¿Hablas en español? Yo hablar en español. 21 0 210 2,107 hours. Okay. Says Kevin Cook. Sorry guys, I was kind of trying to see it on my screen, but I pulled out my my notepad so that I can see it over here on my notepad, and I'm not messing with the frickin' screen. Where's the beef? Says Uberman Tampa. Now, ladies, and Uberman Tampa. We are waiting till August 22nd around between, it said, it will arrive between August 22nd and August 29th. So, hopefully soon you will have your steak and potatoes. And I will show you Mr. August already because, it's only fair. You guys uncovered Miss August. So we're uncovering Mr. August too. Uberman Tampa says she ain't got no ass. And then Frank says no yams. I still waiting patiently for my Chippendales. Okay, I decided not to buy Chippendales. Rideshare Lisa. What we are buying is I bought the New York City firefighters calendar. Because who doesn't love a man in uniform? I thought the Chippendales, it just, I was like, I said to my sister, because she's straight, I said, which would you buy? Would you buy the Chippendales? And I did tell everybody I was going to buy the Chippendales, right? Or would you buy the New York City drivers and the New York City firefighters? And part of my thought was, the firefighters, then part of the money was going to, maybe a special fund or something. Maybe it will help the firefighters, Maybe they'll get a little bit richer. She's like, oh yeah. So the firefighters are hot, according to Uberman Tampa. So I'm going to open it right up with Mr. August. Oh, Franco says, hi, Shell. So yeah. When it comes in the mail, instead of having Chippendales, we're having the New York City firefighters, and who, the only thing that's kind of the bummer is like these, I was thinking the Chippendales are just looking at a chest. I thought the firefighters kind of made it more interesting. You are still just looking at the guy's chest, you know what I mean? Whereas here we see, the whole, we get a big picture, but yeah, Uberman Tampa says, where is Shell? Franco says, I think she's watching. Well, maybe once the 22nd rolls around, she'll be watching. Yeah, so. Yeah, I want, if you guys find something better than just the New York City firefighters, something that you would like to see instead of but I thought the New York City, maybe, that's a 2020. Yeah, or this 2019 is almost done, If you, the guys in the room, if you want to see something other than Sports Illustrated, please let me know. Maybe send me an email at DriverLadyPro at gmail.com and let me know if you want to see something other than Sports Illustrated calendar. We could do, maybe there's some other, maybe lady firefighters. Yeah. Uberman Tampa says firefighters are just fine. Yeah, I like the Sports Illustrated. Yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, that's how thirsty I was. There you are. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, naughty girl. Say hi. Hi. Pretty Girl's calendar is world famous. I have my own crew of female firefighters. I'll fake a heart attack and get rescued. Yes. There you go. There you go. Yes. 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 How you doing? How you doing? She doesn't know she's on screen or she... Dame un beso. Kitty. Yeah, you don't want to do it, huh? Yeah. Rideshare Lisa. She... Hi, baby. She's saying hi to the kitty. Yeah. You know what? I wouldn't fake a heart attack for firefighters. I would be like, I'm gonna wait a minute while I go burn down my house. Not really, because come on, honey. Come on. Yes. Yes. See, she's a really nice cat. If she doesn't like crowds of people. She's not like, if I'm talking loud, she's out of here. So I must be talking good enough. I must be good enough right now. Say hi. Say hi. Yes. 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 Okay. Los Mexicanos here say Lyft como like this. No me gusta Uber. Me gusta mucho mi Lyft. Mi Lyft. ¿Por qué? Lyft is dropping the rates. You know what? Me gusta mi Lyft. No sé. No entiendo. No me gusto Uber. Me gusta mucho mi Lyft. Sweet. I always love seeing Miss Kitty. Yeah, she's a good cat. I can't have a cat. They got attitude, and there's only one bitch that can be in the Oh, okay. So I want to talk about there's another thing I really want to talk to you guys about. This is kind of like something Lyft, mujer. Okay. Ha ha ha. Qué bueno. Okay, so this is what I want to talk to you about. Apparently, Trip has been launching, and my friend just said Trip has launched in Austin, Texas. And I said, I will pay you money if you can actually record. I will pay money if I can actually get a recording of an actual real trip ride. I'm talking a real. Uberman says I deleted Lyft. I am about to. Did they? Is it in your market that they lowered the rates? Uberman Tampa. You know I'd be right with you, Mr. Uberman Tampa. But I can't be lifting all that heavy crap no more. My body, I need to work this body back into the brick house that it used to be. My cousin's name, her kitten, Catthew, Catthew, freaking hilarious name, right? Catthew. Am I saying it right? Catthew? For her kitten, Catthew. Catthew? Okay. Like Matthew. Okay, yes, yeah, like Matthew. Okay, that's what I thought. That's cute. Yeah, it is cute. Catthew instead of Matthew. That's cute. I believe so. 40 cents per mile. Yeah. If that comes here, I'm deleting my Lyft. All right, let me tell you guys. I got a thing in the mail about accepting the Lyft terms of service. I don't want to accept the Lyft's terms of service. So I haven't driven for Lyft. But yeah. I make more money on Doordash than Lyft. Really, that's funny because I make a lot more money doing rideshare than I do doing delivery. But there are a lot of times that that it's now. All right, this is what I like to do. If you know how to work your market, like for instance, it's really slow here between like 9 or 10 in the morning until, well, maybe even 9 or 10 in the morning until like 1. Well, if you know how to work your market, if you turn on your Uber Eats app, like say you get up in the morning and you do rideshare all morning long, and then you turn off the passenger, like the rideshare part, and you take a break, maybe at like 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is when food deliveries start picking up, from 11 until like 1:30. And then at about 1:30, 2 o'clock, the second shift starts getting out and the rideshare starts picking up. So if you know how to work this one, you in Chicago, doing both rideshare and delivery can be lucrative. But the problem is I would definitely not rideshare in the city of Chicago, because you have to go on all the high rises and up into the, I'm not doing that. I'm not looking around for you. I'm going to go to your door. I'm going to hand you your food, and then I'm going to get back in my car and go. If I have to walk all the way up and look around for no. What? You want some attention? Yes. She wants attention. She's like playing. Hi, honey. Yes. So, yeah, that's the way I am. So I have a certain area that I work so that I can stay busy, but yet I'm not running into downtown Chicago where I'm having to work the high rises and the poor parking, because downtown Chicago there's no parking. And if you do park improperly or at all, there are 15 meter maid ladies walking around handing out tickets. Hi, honey. You keep playing with me. She keeps like jumping up on me and like running around in a circle like she's, yeah, sure. You just want to play, huh? I'm not playing right now. Maybe in a little bit. Okay, so I'm over rideshare. Nothing but filth, says Uberman Tampa. But DoorDash steals tips, Lisa. Yeah, that's why I haven't done DoorDash in a while. Is because they were stealing tips, and I was like, I'm not really into that. When they stop doing this tip stealing thing, I might do some DoorDash deliveries. Because as a whole, here in this particular area, DoorDash stays a lot more busier than Uber Eats. Okay, a lot, like stupid busy. I mean, I could probably do quite a bit more doing DoorDash than. Come on, you want to get up here? Come on, you want to play? I'm doing a live stream video. She's such a nut. I'm not playing right now. Doesn't fly with my dog Reba. No questions about that. I'm sure Lyft does too. They can create an algorithm to capture the tips they leave every so many riders, and you never know. Right, exactly. And people have Kevin the Entrepreneur. Anybody knows I've been a long time supporter of Kevin. He's like the third person. First I saw Uberman, and now he's a different channel. Then I met what's her name? Drive Girl Drive, and Rideshare, and Kevin the Entrepreneur were doing this is years ago when I started doing all this. They started doing a collab together, and she said, go check out his channel. And I did, and I loved it, and I love it. Chicago is very thirsty for money. He said, says Kevin Cook. So the damn bastard, Uber and Lyft most likely is stealing tips. Yeah, he did show in a video where they did steal tips, but he didn't have proof for quite a long time. DoorDash got me on waiting lists. That's why I'm doing Postmates. Okay, I see that. Maybe I only tip in cash then. Yeah. You should only tip in cash on DoorDash because your tip does not go to the driver. And a couple times with Instacart, the tips didn't go to the driver. Instacart has been caught stealing too. And Grubhub is they're thinking about doing this too. So Uberman Tampa says, Uberman and Kevin were my first. Yes. Uberman Tampa says, cash is the best. Yep. Franco says, no matter how you look at it, cash is better. Cash is king. It still is king. They say even though people use debit cards, they only use debit cards maybe 40% of the time, and cash 60% of the time still. And cash is king. Cash is king. People like to use their debit card. It's more convenient, but you actually end up spending more using a debit card because you don't realize how much you're spending. You don't realize, you don't see the dollar bills going away. So, guys, I'm getting tired out. I'm getting way tired out. So I'm gonna have to bring this to an end. Let me read the last couple things. I sent him a video where I wasn't able to tip the Uber Eats driver. Uber cut tipping off over the holidays. Dang. So Uber Eats is scummy too. All of them are. I mean, all of them are. Uber Eats, everybody. I really can't do much more talking, guys. I'm tuckered out. He said, Uberman Tampa says, I spent the entire holiday of 2017 not getting any app tips. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, hustle hard. Oh, check out my description below, guys. I put all kinds of helpful hints and helpful stuff. I put in there like local, like rideshare companies that are not trying to get you to be anything different than an independent contractor. They're not trying to get you to be an employee. Those two groups that are in there. Chicago Rideshare Advocates is the one I love the most, but I love them both. And I put some of their stuff so you can, if you do their surveys and stuff, you help the cause as a rideshare driver. Please make sure, if you want to get a hold of me, DriverLadyPro@gmail.com, or you can add me at Facebook as Mandy Martinez, DriverLadyPro. Hustle hard, but hustle smart. And if you don't hustle smart, take your broke booty home. DriverLadyPro out. Hasta la vista, baby.